Hey, it's time for our daily holiday this morning. We are marking National Girl Scout Day today. We are celebrating the history and legacy of the Girl Scouts of America. March 12th marks the anniversary of the first Girl Scout meeting, which was held in 1912. It had 18 members. Wow. Michelle, present there. Today, there are 2.5 million Girl Scouts around the nation working to build skills, confidence, and to make the world a better place. Now, Michelle, you can see that I have here like all these fabulous cookies.
Yes, you do.
Well, here to celebrate National Girl Scout Day with us is Director of Entrepreneurial Experience for Badgerland Girl Scouts, Sally Egan. Thanks for joining us this morning, Sally.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Oh, Sally, I got to tell you, in a world where everything was not normal this last year, when I heard the Girl Scouts were getting ready to sell their cookies this year, I was like, amen. Thank goodness. So I want to ask you first to tell us a little bit about how COVID and all the restrictions that have been in place are changing the way that you guys are doing it. Or gals, I should say.
Yeah, so all of our Girl Scouts are participating based on their comfort level. So how much are they willing to be out there in the world selling cookies? So we will still have girls going door to door if that's what they're comfortable with. But the great thing is we have an app for them to use to be able to take that order, to be able to even take a credit card order on their app and then deliver basically contactless those cookies to that customer. If they're not exactly comfortable with doing that or being at a booth, which is a stand that they have at a local store, they can do it virtually. They have the opportunity to send e-card invitations out to their customers. And again, they can do the contactless delivery with them. Or if they don't even feel comfortable doing that, we have the opportunity for their customers to still support them by having the cookies shipped directly to them from our Baker Fulfillment Center. And the Girl Scout will get credit for all of those sales. And the great thing is we know because of this world, not everybody is comfortable right now because of what's happening. Badgerland Council is actually covering half of the shipping costs based on the number of boxes that you purchase. So we're putting some money in there to be able to help these girls make their sales goals and to get those cookies to the people who want them.
Well, let's talk about the product itself. I know there's some of the old favorites there, but there's also a new option and one that it's the last chance, right?
It is. So our new option this year is the Toasty Egg.
Okay.
It's a French toast inspired cookie. It looks like a little piece of toast.
Really?
The design of it is just awesome. And it has some icing on the bottom. It has some really maple cinnamony notes. If you like the cereal Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that is what I think when I've tasted it, that's the flavoring that I get. Otherwise, there are the maple notes in there as well. The one that is having its final season is our Girl Scout s'mores.
Okay.
So that's the graham cracker enrobed in white chocolate and enrobed in regular chocolate. So it is the last season. So that means, again, we'll have a new cookie next year. But if you do love the s'mores, remember our cookies freeze well. And so buy a couple extra boxes so that you'll have them going into the future if they can make them out of your kitchen cupboard.
Are my favorites still the favorite for everyone, the most popular, the Thin Mints?
It is. It's still the #1 in the country. The fun thing is, so we only sell our cookies for about 6 weeks. But if you take all of the councils in the United States, it's about a 3-month process, right, that we're selling these cookies. The Thin Mints is #2 for all cookies sold in the entire country, including all cookies on the shelf. So The only thing that beats it is the Oreos. And our Thin Mints, our peanut butter patties, and our caramel delights are actually in the top 5 nationally.
Wow.
Cookies sold.
It doesn't surprise me because they are so good, but that is awesome to hear. Really quickly, Sally, we only have about 45 seconds left. Can you briefly touch on how important these skills are that are teaching Girl Scouts, the sales and the entrepreneurial parts of that and the communications?
Yeah, definitely. So it is a fundraising event for the council as well as our troops. 75% of the cost of the cookie stays right here within our council. But it is a program. Girls are learning skills, essential skills, goal setting, money management, business ethics, people skills, and decision making, all from this little program. They can start to learn those things as young as age 6 by setting their goal, figuring out what their favorite thing is that they want to earn from all of their from their sales, all the way up to 18 and decision making of how they're going to run their business. So it's really important that these girls are getting this experience when a lot of other experiences are being taken away from them throughout this past year.
All important question. If people want to find out where they can buy them, how do they do that?
GirlScoutCookies.org. Type in your zip code and the mile radius you're willing to go to get those cookies. But if you are not comfortable being out in public, we will have a link to a Troops direct ship store. So you'll be able to get those cookies shipped directly to you without even knowing a Girl Scout.
Sally, thank you so much. I'm sorry you couldn't be in the studio with us this year, but we do appreciate you joining us this morning live. And thanks for sending over the cookies as well. Good luck to you this season. And just a reminder, Girl Scout cookies are being sold until April 18th, so get out there, get your boxes before they're gone. And again, if you prefer to stay socially distant, you can head to girlscouts.org/cookies to learn more about delivery.